Check. Yeah. This is a frequency. And it's frequently. I'm a freelance frequenter. What's going on?
Countywide. Countywide Radio, a public service station.
Old radio smell? Check.
Hey, this Sparky, Countywide, Sandbagger. We're back on the side.
Hello, goodbye, quarter wave, Dave.
Hey, 44, Bagger, Spitfire.
How's this modulation on this radio there, Sparky?
I don't have an external speaker hooked up to it, but on my super deluxe base station, it sounds good.
That's all I need, sounding good.
Well, you know you're going to get more for your money here.
Yep, gotta stretch those dollars.
Crazy Krakow bucks.
Sonar FS23.
Sonar.
Howdy, neighbor.
Right back, neighbor.
Right back. I guess I think I heard Sandbagger in there and Monkey Man. I do believe the other was who was the one?
Monkey Man, look what you did, Monkey Man.
Oh no, look what I did.
Is that Lincoln with a D104 on it?
10 plus 3, Bagger.
That thing's smoking.
Glad to hear it. Sounds good.
Yeah, it does. That almost would change my opinion of these modern radios.
Almost. Well, a little fancy finagling, you can make even these Chinese radios sound good. Look at my Galaxy.
Yeah, but they still got too much white noise in the receiver.
Speaking of sounding good, that gate you did, Sandbagger, was really nice. Well, I'm glad you like it because I'm running another one. Yeah, the audio was train approved. Yeah, I'm streaming, I set the timer for 2 hours, so it'll stream to a file for 2 hours.
Gonna make my gates obsolete.
Yeah, but yours have a little bit more class to them because you actually see the radio and, you know, there's some personality to it. This one's just, you know, speed radio being synced to a file, you know. I guess that has its appeal too, I guess. No pain or strain. It's a basic gate. Pretty much basic gate.
I finally get to hear what I sound like, though.
Yeah, I think I got a weak battery in this microphone.
Oh yeah. How's this Big Johnson sound?
Everybody likes a Big Johnson.
Fulfilling. Sparky's hand away from it.
That's right. Remember Night Train had one of them?
Sparky's still rolling though. Got a bass and a mobile. The bass is off frequency and the mobile's dead on. It's a 3-knobber. Bright orange. Yeah, Sparky has 2 handles. Sparky, that's Night Train.
Got one for home and one for the car.
Hey Rooster, are you on your crazy Krakow? No, I didn't hook it up yet. I'm out of time. I got to turn the voice on. Oh man, I got the crazy Krakow out.
Oh, man!
Oh man, I should have crazy Cracos. I'm trying to read the model number off the back with a mirror. Where the hell is it? This one says Craco Deluxe.
That must be the deluxe version.
Yeah, SSB Deluxe, that's it. Yeah, is that the good one? That's what I'm on right now. Yeah, it's a good one. Oh, that's the same one I have, huh? Wow. Wow, look at that. This one here is just stopped. Nothing was ever done to it. Did you have anything done to yours? No, I probably went in and adjusted the modulation up a little bit, but nothing other than that. Just seeing if the clarifier's open. It is not. Do you remember what number the modulation was? The modulation model? That's what I was trying to read with the mirror. I just can't see it on here. If you come back in, I'll let you know what it is. I'll look it up here. It's on this tag in the back. Okay. Yeah, friends don't let friends drive Cracos. Is there something wrong with Cracos? No, not really. No, you're just saying that. Get the troops stirred up.
Friends drive a Royce. Best friends don't let them play with their index either.
Yeah, and they don't let them get near their Johnsons. Yeah, 2355. Right, that's what mine is, a 2355. 10-4.
This radio getting out? Barely looks like any mod here. You give me a solid signal and modulation.
In other words, it's working.
It's working, driver.
Driver, come on. It must be working like a driver. Holy cow. Ain't none of y'all gonna talk when I hit this baby driver on.
Is that night train out there? No, train's not around yet. I'm trying to give Sparky a hard time. Now, Skeeter does them real well. Skeeter should say, like, hello, good all evening, this is the night train. That's what I meant, Skeeter. Sorry about that.
And Roger, right on. The train is pulling into the station.
Yes, me and the radio cat. It's right here.
Countywide.
I want to let you know, Pete, the experiment with the MFJ reading inductance kind of failed miserably.
So it doesn't really work that way? It's only inductance for antennas, or what?
Well, it works, but I can't tell if it's right or not because it changes. You know, you dial it to different frequencies and you know, until it goes below or above a certain level, and it'll read out in microhenries, but, you know, if you keep turning it one way or another, it reads differently. So I'm like, which one's right? I don't know.
You hear that big helicopter going over your house, Pete?
No, I don't. Let's see. I just grabbed the manual here. Maybe that could shed some light.
I downloaded the manual off the internet, and it basically just says, you know, dial it in, and, you know, it's got to be between 0 and 650, and, you know, if it's not, it won't show out. It won't read out in microhenries, but even if you get it in between those numbers, it reads out in microhenries, but the reading isn't stable. You can move it around and get it to read other things, so it's like, okay, which one is it? So then I took a chunk that I knew what the value was and measured it, and it didn't come out that way. It was like, you know, 0.83 microhenries, when I know it's like a 10 or something, so it's like, what's going on here?
Well, it says to measure capacitance or inductance, you need standard value capacitors and inductors. These should be collected and tested for accuracy, blah, blah, blah. Readings are most accurate if the test values are between 0.5 and 500 microhenries. But then here's the part that take a component of unknown value and connect it in series with a standard component to make a series LC circuit. Attach the LC circuit to the antenna connector in series with a 50 ohm resistor.
I didn't see that at all in the instructions that I downloaded. It just said put the device to measure across the antenna terminals.
Yeah, in series with a resistor and a capacitor.
Did not see that. Interesting.
That's what it say.
Wasn't on the version I downloaded, which was for the 259B.
Well, this is the manual that came with it, so all I can tell you is what I read.
Although I did note, I hooked it up to my antenna and it measures exactly the same as the MFJ that I fixed. So, according to that, my FWR is a 26700.
So at least they're in agreement.
Yeah, on that part.
Well, I guess you need to run it in series with a 50 ohm resistor. Maybe that's the thing that's making it change.
Sounds like I need to run it in series with a capacitor and a 50 ohm resistor.
I think the way I might have read that a little wrong. I think it's you're measuring capacitance in series with a resistor, inductor in series with a resistor. It's covering the same section, measuring capacitance and inductance. Now I put the manual back and I don't know where the heck I just put it.
You're hearing north traffic. You're not sure what that is, but that's guys up north.
Someone's off frequency.
I just had the manual in my hand and I threw it back in one of these folders in my drawer. And I was like, well, what the hell one did I just throw it in?
Over there, it's not. I hate when that happens. That's like when you lose your glasses and then you realize you parked them on the top of your head. It's under the radio. Anyway, tonight's radio choice here is Simba by Pure Simpson.
Sonar FS23, glow and glass radio.
Good radios. Yeah, there wasn't any specific theme, but I haven't run this one in a while, so. It's fun to run them on a whim. That's why I brought out the Crazy Craig. I think I was talking to Rooster and he picked one up.
Well, then tonight does have a theme. The radio you don't use that often, so you break it out and use it. So I had been sitting on the Sonar for a while. It's time to play with it.
Yeah, Roger, right on. I do not play with my Big Johnson too often.
Yeah, dust off night. Yeah, if you play with your Big Johnson, it'll get bigger.
Yeah, and you get hair on your palms. There you go, dust off night.
Dust them off. And if you play with your hand, you'll go blind. It's mine, I can play with it. That's right, I'm licensed and certified. Heck, we'd all be blind. Is that certified or certifiable? I only have my 10-day certification, not the 30. There you go. That's a nice compromise. I can't tell if that's the Delco guys or a breaker out there. Did someone hear that? Not I. A breaker for classic radio roundup?
Sounds like the Delco boys.
Or truckers. Trucker.
All you're gonna hear is trucker, trucker.
They're working down the quarry tonight, so you might hear some bleed over this way.
Ban the quarry. Ban the middle school. Crush the quarry. That's another one I saw.
No nukes.
I support local police.
I do too for $6.
You know, Phoenixville called me the other day. I was like, dude, I don't live in Phoenixville. Why you calling me?
Yeah.
Send me. Looking for money? I told him send me some window stickers anyway for the hassle to call. You want stickers? Police Chiefs Association bogus thing.
You know, if you put stickers on your car, it makes it go faster.
Yeah, how many horsepower does that sticker add?
Well, it's supposed to be to help you eliminate points. So they see that on your back window. When they come up, they're more likely to say you donated, but I heard that they're all bogus. Yeah, they don't care. Pierre used to laugh about stuff.
Oh, I think that U.S. Navy veteran sticker on the back of my windshield got me out of my most recent ticket.
Yeah, the cops are that. He'll probably slide you a little.
Yeah, I was doing something like 70 in a 45, and I walked away from it.
Ooh, you did get lucky. You've been warned.
I was only in third gear.
You mean this isn't really the speedometer? It says I'm doing 40.
Not getting a ticket for it.
The only thing I could think of is that Gulf War veteran sticker got me out of it. I can't think of any other reason how I got out of it from the state police. I thought for sure, oh crap. He says, do you know why I pulled you over? I said, yeah, I was a little heavy on the pedal.
This car's just so much fun to drive.
Well, I know. All I did was go right around somebody and floor it. Oops.
There's somebody out there in the background. Who is that? Bluebird? Who? Somebody in Ollie. Blue Max? Who is that? Blue Max, okay. Let me point the beam up that way, then I'll hear him better. All right, Blue Max. I thought I heard you in there. Good evening, Sparky waving. There we go. Now he's slamming the doors in. Well, now you can talk to me on the radio. Yeah, I just said we can play around with this a little bit, and then we'll get you squared away. Oh, you need to find the one with the lowest dead key. Well, that's enough incentive to get it working again. Jim Roger on? Why, yes, please do. Well, listen to the birdies outside chirping. Wow.
You want to go through this measure and inductor instructions again?
Well, you can read it.
Connect an unknown inductor with the highest value standard capacitor in series. Connect the series LC circuit to the antenna connector with a 50 ohm resistor in series. Adjust the tuning knob through the bands until you get the lowest SWR. Do not get a deep meter deflection, change to next smaller value standard capacitor. Try again and repeat till you get to the lowest SWR. Solve this equation using F as the resonant frequency and C as the capacitance of the standard capacitor. And then it has this freaking formula. F equals... Oh, what? It has a formula.
Well, you shouldn't need to use a formula. It's got a readout that reads out directly in microhenries.
I don't know. That's what it says.
Are you sure you're looking at the manual for the 259B and not the older one?
Well, it's 259, MFJ 259. Maybe it's, maybe not. I don't know.
You got the one for the old one. Because yeah, you got to calculate. Because I downloaded the manual for the 259B, and it didn't say to do any of that. It just said to put the thing on, the inductor or the capacitor, it said with the shortest lead length across the antenna terminals, and then dial it through until, it fell between the two limits, and it read out the inductance directly. The only problem is I could, make it do that in several different places, and it gave me a different reading each time. So, I'll have to ponder which one is right, if any.
Well, it still sounds like you probably need to at least put a 50 ohm resistor in series, if not a capacitor also, with the inductor.
Yeah, but the manual didn't tell me to do that.
I'll try it with a 50 ohm resistor in series and see what happens.
Well, I don't have a 50 ohm resistor. At least not a non-inductive 50 ohm resistor. I've got a 47. Well, I might have a 50 downstairs. I got precision resistors downstairs. Maybe I'll find that.
I'm sure a 47 is probably close enough for government work.
I think maybe the best bet is to just order the inductors that you need, and then I'll have to sit there and ponder it.
Well, I guess that's another option, except when it comes to ordering inductors, I usually wind up getting on there knowing what I'm going to do, and then I get there and scratch my head.
I hear you.
Because they got too many variables in there that I don't know the answers to.
Oh, really? It doesn't just have it listed by value?
Well, you got value, and then you got other things like current and all kinds of other stuff.
Oh, yeah, wattage or something. Yeah, well, you want a fairly strong one. Because it's got to have some draw through it.
Well, I could take a stab at it.
Stab, there you go. Yeah, stab it. Butter knife stab. Use your Johnson. Oh, no.
Oh, man!
Oh, man! No squeal. I calibrated my eyeballs.
So, should I go ahead and order, what is it, 87 microhenries?
82 is the one. I'll have to give you a list of the ones that you replaced, and we'll replace them with the proper values. Talk to me some more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You actually are crystal clear, and you jumped up 2 S units. You went from a 7 to a 9. So that sounds really good at the moment. Yeah, and I've come down my personal noise level a bit. Now, are you running it on low power? Yeah, at AM, and I have the receive preamp off. Just for kicks and grins, put it on high power. I just want to see if it gets real fuzzy. Alright. Could use some more modulation.
Yeah, it's a little bit quiet. Good signal, but a little bit soft.
Maybe that's my voice. Okay, so now you're on high? Yes, sir. Actually, it doesn't sound bad, and the signal went up a little more. So, I was still running on low power, but I guess the modulation could come up, and I think you're probably running a stock mic if I'm not mistaken, so that would account for that. Yes, I am. I do have a handheld static trucker power mic that will work on this so I might try that a little bit. Roger. Okay, Pete, I'll give you some values here. There are two chokes that are 82 microhenry. And the other choke value is 200 microhenry.
Two 82s and one 200?
Yeah, that's correct. And get fairly beefy ones. You know, I don't know what the criteria would be with not like a quarter watt or something that they have. If they rate them wattage, get like a half or 1 watt.
And that tube was a 6GK6?
I believe that is correct. Let me double check the manual here. Yeah, 6G George K Carl 6.
Got it. Give me something to do tonight at work.
Well, you work third shift. That's right.
Third shift. Double. Hey, I'm sorry, Doc Hammer. I didn't have the Vox switch on.
So, Slam and Sam's out there. Hello, Sam.
Hello, Slam and Sam. And Doc Hammer, you now have transmit capability.
He's jumping up and down if you want his lot.
I saw that he was signed on, but he's not saying nothing. I'm like, why ain't he saying nothing?
Well, that was your fault. Shame on you.
Operator error. There he is. Go ahead.
I was quick team with somebody else. I didn't want to dust their bridges. Good evening, everybody. And I see you got my text, so thank you, Pete.
It happens sometimes.
Evening, Doc Hammer. Hey, you sound real good and clean right now.
Well, that's because it's an SBE radio. It's a 3-knobber, an Aspen.
All right. Sugar Baby Edward.
Yeah, I was running the radio you haven't run for a while. I was listening in. So I pulled this one down off the shelf. It's identical to the Cortez 40, except it doesn't have an RF gain knob or a local distance knob. This has got a switch for the RF gain. Otherwise, they're identical, inside and out.
Here?
Sorry about that, Sparky. There was a little delay in action there. What'd you say?
Modulate or anything?
No one cares about you.
You're so quick on the key, you haven't hit counter, didn't even drop yet. Sorry about that, go ahead. I was asking if there was a meter or a modulation light.
Yeah, it's got a vertical meter over on the side, just like the Cortez does. I was going to say this is vertical meter night. If you got a Roy 600 or a Robin LB23A or SBE Cortez or Aspen, why, you're just right in the business there with that vertical meter.
Vertical meter night. Oh, I could play with the Metro Tech.
Yeah, I'm rocking a vertical meter on this 1977 Roy 682.
Let's stand the radio up, they'll be vertical.
Well, if I tilt my radio up, then my meter will be horizontal.
Excuse me while I whip this vertical meter out.
You ain't gonna do nothing.
thing to say about that big Johnson. It don't have a vertical meter. The meter on that big Johnson's laying over.
Oh yeah, what are we giving you out there in Kansas, Doc?
Well, it depends on who keys up, anywhere from a 7 to a 9.
Kansas.
He's in Nome, Alaska.
Way out in the wheat fields.
They must have moved Kansas because he's a little more quiet tonight than usual with me.
He's running the same exact output power on the same exact antennae.
Well, you know, conditions are what they are. Good conditions. Kansas Mobile? No. Alright, this is the LB23A with the trucker mic on it. That's a bit better.
Trucker.
Yep, Boomax. Yeah, that's a big difference.
Yeah, that sounds good. That's easy to hear.
Yeah, because now you sound like trucker. And I have a vertical meter. Of course, my channel selector's horizontal now. Man, that sounds 100% better. I have 2 meters.
I got 2 meters and 6 meters.
I don't have any radios with 6 meters, but I do have 2 meters.
1 1/4 meters even.
My Draco's got 2 meters. 10-4, thank you. Now the voice of mine has 3 meters. I like those little Chris mobiles that got the 3 meters in them. Oh, the XL50s. I got one that's no good. NG. I think Slam and Sam's got one.
I want one of those. I want one of those to go with my boomer.
Got 3 meters on it.
I got a backlit meter, but it's only one.
This one's got combination S, RF, and modulation, and SWR. This is a Gibson Simba. Yes, sir. 23 channel base station. Deluxe base station. With a clock in it even. And let's see how many knobs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 knobs and 4 switches.
Sonar's got 5 knobs.
7 and 4.
3.
That's right. He's running a 3-knobber. That's a different theme.
3 knobs, vertical meter, and 2 switches.
The radio looks like it's the front end of a Dodge Monaco.
Are you talking about mine?
Now, we're talking about the Berkeley Craco.
Hey, Sparky, is that Craco sideband bass?
Yes, sir. Deluxe.
Those are a nice looking radio. I don't care what anybody says. Even Bagger.
You'd like this one, Doc. It's all, like, mini shiny. Looks like a Dodge Monaco.
Yeah, that's got your noise blanker and your SWR the calibrate button all up under the dial there, doesn't it?
And 4 of the old style clicker push buttons.
Yeah, copy that. That's a Cybernet chassis, ain't it?
Can you use the Cobra mics on them, or are they wired differently? Well, I have an adapter, a barrel adapter on there that connects any Cobra 4 pin to the Crazy Craco, which happens to be the same as many other Wards. Geez, Pierce Simpson, I could read off of that. Get a mic with it. Regency, that adapter is good for a lot of radios. Yeah, I usually just rewire the radio, so it agrees with the Cobra wiring. Do the adapter and you don't even have to open it up. Only drag is the inches. It's like a 4 to a 510. I got the 510 DIN for the shack. I got the 510 for the Cobra 2000. And I've got one for the 1/4-inch phone plug for a couple of other radios. And but as long as if they're 4-pin, I just wire the radios so they're all the same. Of course, this symbol I can't do because it's a 3-pin. So it's like the 4-pin, but it's only 3. So I have a separate D104 just for this radio. Yeah, the downside to those adapters is they stick out 2 inches. Yeah, if you happen to bump one with your knee or something, you can snap it off. Hi, Mike. I ain't got no amp. I hear there's guys coming in louder now. Coming. Yeah. Hello? Yeah. Yeah, oh, he's up a bullet for you. I guess he did it long and short. I didn't even spike the mic. Yeah. Could be sick of something. Too long, just short and long. Now, that's on radio. That seems sounds like you. So, to kind of spike it up pretty high. Right. Seems to be get up pretty good there. Farther than most have. Yes, he can. I found the one I want. I hear you Delco guys down in there, Sparky waving. Can you hear me? Roger for Sparky, Scooby back. Scooby-Doo, man, you guys came in real loud there the last couple minutes. I hear a bunch of guys down there. Good evening, all. Welcome to the Classic Radio Roundup. And what? Oh, man. Hey, Sparky, guys up north, Buffalo Bob, waving a hand. Have a good night, guys. Hello, Bob. Hey, Buffalo Bob, how you doing down that way? Hi, buddy. Longwood Gardens opens up May 27th. Yeah, I know I'm going down there next week to sink in some ground signs. I'll try and score some passes. Hey, Sparky. Roger. All right, man. I'm going to back out. I got some noise down here tonight, having trouble hearing you guys. So have a good one, bud. 73s. All right, 10-4. Don't make me put on my baby driver. I got you fine. Yeah, no pain, no strain. Get it all the way down here in Wilmington. Yeah, Wilmington Station's coming in good, and original operator Bridgeport Station's coming in good. Good turnout tonight. Well, yes. Yes, it is. Good, Breaker. This Sparky. Yes, sir? Hey, Sparky. Hey, Lugnut, welcome to the Classic Radio Roundup right here every Wednesday night, 8 to 10. We're all running a bunch of that 23 channel technology. It's amazing these radios work. Original operator, where are you at?
I'm still here. I'm headed to high ground.
Copy on the heading for high ground somewhere out there in a Fairview Village.
I'll be back.
Well, that's a good place to go then. Head for Nike missile base.
That's not a bad idea. Hello, Dave. Hello there, Mr. Sparky. I thought I'd mark you by this channel tonight. Hello, come in. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We'll give it a go again. I thought I'd mark you by the radio tonight. Hello. I guess it's not going to happen, and I do appreciate the short break there. I am officially on high ground, and I will yield and stand by.
Yeah, you're getting better. I can hear you pretty good now.
Well, that's a pleasant thought and a pleasant reply there, Mr. Dave.
Yes, sometimes, sometimes not. Are you over in Bridgeport or up on Evil Hill there?
You don't know where I am? Who this is?
I don't know. There's different spots. You don't have to drive all the way to Meth Action High School. You can park up there at your Nike once you get up on the hill there.
Yeah, I could get there. But it's band camp night, and I just finished up my academics there, and I'm sitting high on top of Bridgeport.
There you go. Mount Carmel.
Breaker. Well, it's nice to hear those Delaware County guys on the radio as well. I mean, I don't get the opportunity with the noise level we get here in town. And right now, it's real clean.
10-4, there was a breaker up on this side. Go ahead, breaker.
Evening, fellas. Ranger checking in.
Hey, Ranger.
No. How's this radio sound? TRC 474.
I like it. It's nice and loud.
Too loud or tone it down?
No, I like it. Sounds like you're out in the mobile.
I just found this radio today.
Score of the day, free radio. I got you up here, Ranger.
10-4. What's going on there, Sam?
Nobody can hear me.
Where'd you find your new radio at?
I was pulling a pile up and I saw what I thought was a mic cord, and there it was. There was a mic cord attached to a radio.
Nice. Wish I could find a few radios. Sounds like it's even on frequency.
And we're only doing 3 watts.
That's good enough. That was a little sleeper. What do you got hooked up to it? What mic?
This is a realistic amplified dynamite.
Oh, the desk mic with the slider?
Yeah, 10-4.
Yeah, that thing's loud. Yeah, you're coming in real good up here. Usually, you're a little faint, but that sounds real loud up this way.
Yeah, well, the microphone that I found with it, I think the wire was damaged. I haven't really looked at it all that good. I just figured I'd blow the dust out of this and see what we did.
You done good.
You done real good.
The show.
I like free radios.
Yeah, if it's free, it's for me. You can hook up a Turner to that. You might get full audio. Claudio.
10-4.
Or do you want a 4?
Yeah, this is a 5-pin, so I would have to make a plug or something.
Yeah, I never got full fidelity out of those Radio Shack mics with the sliders. I think two of them use that same die.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about getting a Turner. That way I can hook it up to the Navajo.
So now, what is that? Is that like a little 3-knob mobile?
It's actually got 5 knobs and 3 switches.
Oh, that's a fancy one. How do I sound coming through the speaker?
Sounds good.
That's half the battle.
All we need is more Christmas lights. The only thing is the meter is locked into. It's all, they're all lit up, so I'm not being able to give a direct signal to anybody. Everybody's all lit up.
Oh, what do you want? That's why we threw it out.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Oh, it's got an LED bar graph.
Yeah, 10-4.
Went to the bar too many times.
Yeah, I don't know. I heard something rattling around in it, so I took it apart and nothing came out. I guess it was just a rock or a fragment that got in there, but I don't know.
Yeah, you get a good turner on the front of that, and then that into something else. You got something there.
Yeah, 410.
Why don't we let this breaker go? Good, breaker.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I've only been waiting like a half hour. Thought I'd say hi since I hardly ever come in.
Security.
Yeah, do I give you that crappy of a signal?
Well, you're S9 over here. Others may not hear you that well, but I hear you good. Security.
I'll break like 10 times or something. That's funny. That's why I don't pop in very often. It's just too difficult.
It's all about the timing. When you break, when someone else breaks, then, you know. Security.
Yeah, that's why I'm usually down in the playground. It's all 30-40 over there no matter what you do.
It's good to hear you. That's all right, man. It's tough. It's very, you know, there's a lot of people in there, and they click key and stuff, and then it's almost like it's akin to a ham radio competition sometimes. I don't know why I don't look at it that way, but it could be like that, construed or perceived.
Yeah, the biggest problem for me is this band and my location. You know what I mean? I'm down in a hole. I mean, I'm swinging like 500 right now.
Wow. Breaker. Well, maybe just a mic, you know, a mic that's a little more on the upper side. What mic is it?
Well, this is without it. Could you imagine?
That's S7.
Sounds good in my neighborhood.
It's working over here in the volcano crater.
Yeah, so, I mean, like I said, it's the angle, I'm down in a valley, you know, it is what it is, but other bands I'm phenomenal on because, you know, that doesn't really affect it that much.
This is AM. Amplitude modulation for your AM pleasure.
Yeah, so I don't have any big bodacious AM rigs. It's all sideband here.
You don't need it. You can get a 3-knob, 23-channel CB radio and put a few stages on the other side and a good desk mic and bam.
Bam!
Bam. Sounds like he just needs more modulation. It'll blow them ham radios away any day.
Well, I got the Galaxy here, but my only issue with that one is I don't have enough room for on the back side of it. Now, I do have some small boxes here, but I got 2 transistors I think I need, and of course, you know, each one doesn't have the same kind, so I can't just swap parts.
Rats.
Yeah, 1446 or a 455 would give me a little boost on that one.
1 pail, 2 pail, 3 pail, 4 pail, 6 pail, 8 pail.
Yeah, I got two little 2-pill boxes sitting here. One needs a, a 455 and the other one needs a 1446 in it.
Oh, so you have two pills in it. So you need one or the other. Preferably both, and you get them both working.
Yeah, so in my spare time, one of these days I'll pick something, to do that.
Oh, speaking of, the guy I bought that Galaxy off of out in Waynesboro, PA, has 2 Dell power supplies. They're 120 amps apiece. He's selling both of them for $100. That's cheap. I know, and when I went out there to buy the radio, I said, bring them. We were IMing on a web page, and I said, bring the power supplies. I went and got an extra $100, and he came with his wife, and he's like, oh, I didn't bring them, I didn't see your thing, and I got to go somewhere. And, because I would have had those suckers. Oh, that was a deal. Yeah, I got a couple of them. I think mine's 78 amps or 82 amps or something like that. I got a bunch of them. Yeah, he had pots on there and did the double stage voltage boost, so it goes up to 15.3 volts or something. Yeah, he had them all done up, and the wires all soldered on the back. All those terminals, he had the whole handful of 12-gauge wires going to big welding connectors. Yeah, some of those are a little tricky to find the information on, to find out which terminals you gotta jump to get them to work, but some of them you can get them to go up a little bit, but, unless you tear them apart, you really can't adjust them much more than 12 volts. These are the ones the RC car groups use, because we kind of share, our liking for lots of amps at low voltage. Yeah, as a matter of fact, that's where I found the information for this last batch that I got. It was off of a RC car group, and they had to file PDF files for them, and they had a page that had all the common Dell supplies and others, and that's where I finally found it. Yeah, well, you know me, I kind of haggled with the guy back and forth, and it became the matter of $10. We were arguing over $10. I was like, forget it. Pickers, huh? What was that, Rooster? These are guys who are acting like the pickers. I was acting like a picker, yep. Yeah, that would be a cotton picker. Yes, sir?
Wire that you need. I found some GTO 15.
Now, GTO 15,000, that's ignition wire. I'm looking for 1/0 or 0/0. It says 1/0.
10-4. Yeah, I found this, and it has a plastic shield with the rubber back or with the rubber coat.
Ranger. Yeah, more copper strands the better. The welding cable's what I'm looking for. That's all you need to look for is a welding cable. You see some of that come through.
Are we talking the heavy gauge welding cable?
Yes, sir.
Well, I already have some of that.
Oh, man.
You're gonna have to get me on the weekend or something.
How many feet?
As much as you need.
Damn it, boy. I got your boxed up thing. It says CB Noise Toy right here. Browning double ping, but the instructions are inside there and some connectors to change it and program it thereof.
Yeah, 10-4. No, I found the welding cable a while ago. I was just gonna strip it down and get rid of it as copper, but you're more than welcome to as much as you need.
Oh, yeah, that makes some great feed wire from the battery and the 100 amp fuses and such.
Yeah, just let me know. I'm working Saturday, but Saturday or Sunday, whatever.
Hey, 10-4, yeah. I got a couple feet of braid. I'm gonna have to braid my hood, my bed, my doors, and the tailgate, and the muffler. So, Nitro said he had some of that braided copper. Where the heck is Nitro? 100.
Somebody left us.
I think he was getting frustrated trying to break in or something. It's tough at times.
Quick keying.
Oh, damn it.
Quick keying.
Break.
Hey, I found my manual for the 259B.
Get a break. Hey, it's the Roach 104. Just thought I'd check in and say hello. Hello, Roach. Hello, Roach.
Countywide. Hello, Roach.
I'm just going to be sitting back. You know how it is with me over here. I don't get to say but maybe 3 words, and the train comes in. By the time the train rolls back out, I'm lost again. So just wanted to say hello.
Go!
That was more than 3 words.
I'm surprised there's not many trains.
Here comes.
Ooh, it's almost changing radio time.
Gal. That's right.
What are you going to run for the second half, Doc Hammer?
Oh, I think I'll just stay on this one.
10-4. It's cruising right along. It's working. Might change a good thing.
There you go. I'm cruising my big SBE ass, but breaker.
Sideband engineers. Why? Sideband engineers.
That's right.
Check. This radio actually has a pleasant sound through the speaker. I had the external speaker and the box didn't sound so bad.
Yeah, sometimes speaker and radio sounds just as good as an external speaker.
That's right.
I got a new speaker put in this radio, so the speaker I was in here, all the paper was like half gone.
I've seen some pretty ripped up speakers, man.
I don't know paper speakers. There used to be a place that, like, if you had big 15-inch woofers, you know how they place. There was a place that used to redo them, put new paper on them. But I don't know whatever happened to that place.
I got some sitting in my Amazon cart. I got to order. They're for the Browning radios. They're supposed to fit in Brownings and stuff.
Hey, back in the day, we used to take newspaper and dip it in Elmer's glue water solution. We used to use that to fix those paper speakers. It worked pretty well.
Nail polish always worked for me. I always use clear silicone.
Yeah, what do you do when there's a big piece missing?
You buy a new speaker. More silicone.
Newspaper and silicone and glue.
I can weld with that stuff. I welded together a whole pop-up, man. An old Fleetwood pop-up, man. It had big holes. I went out and bought canvas, and wherever there was a tear, I glopped silicone around it and stuck a new piece of canvas on it.
I had a Husky 430, and the pipe was all cracked and everything right when it comes up the head. So for the first 6 inches, I had it all MIG welded. Because I couldn't afford a new pipe. The first 6 inches of that pipe was all welded.
Hey, here's something I never knew about that MFJ. It has an advanced menu that I never knew about.
Yeah, I read about that in the owner's manual.
As opposed to the regular menu?
Yeah, you push gate and mode together at the same time and it puts you in an advanced menu. I never even knew that was there. It'll even tell you distance to a fault in your line.
Which buttons? TDR, time domain reflectometer.
Impedance, return loss, reflection coefficient, distance to fault, resonance, transmit efficiency. Wow.
Yeah, measures coax loss too.
Oh, it does that in the regular menu.
Got some auto knobs.
But in the advanced, I never fooled with that. Didn't know it did it.
Hit gate what?
Push gate and mode buttons together for several seconds and it will put you in the advanced menu.
Gate and mode together. Copy. What channel is it? 5-band radio or something?
No, an antenna analyzer.
Analyzer, antenna analyzer. Mighty fine junk. A mighty fine, nice piece of equipment to have around, though.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and reading in this, it doesn't say anything about parallel circuits or anything. It just says stick it on there and measure it, but it tells you some indicators that it's going to change with frequency.
You guys must have came from another planet. No, we're talking about a piece of CB test radio equipment. It's an antenna analyzer. It's a little handheld thing, and you plug your coax in there, and it reads your frequency of your, the coax is resonant at your antenna. And also, you can test inductors, those little round things, copper wires you see down in the radio.
Well, calling it a piece of CB test equipment is not doing it justice.
SWR meters that have that little antenna sticking in it, and you can test something else with that SWR meter. What is that? No, it's a field strength meter, not the same thing, similar. That one just measures field strength as you walk around your transmitter.
That's right. Field strength has nothing to do with antenna analyzing. Well, yes, it does, but in a different sense.
I know, but why would you do that?
To check out the field, the near field strength of your antenna, to see where it's radiating.
If you have a beam, you want to see where your nulls are, and you can sort of keep the null. You have a beam antenna, Rooster. There's parts that you can like turn off, like the gain on the backside of that antenna shuts people out. You don't want to hear, and people you want to hear you pointed at, you know, so you can walk around and see where that point is around the antenna. That's right.
I always thought it was so you could find the best place to stand near the antenna to get the best tan.
You could get most radiation at some point, yes.
And I've always found that a field strength meter can be misleading if you're not on the same plane as the antenna. So if you're below it, it's going to be different than if you're up in the air out in front of it.
And see, the best signal is put out when you walk around your truck, the point which way you should go first.
It can tell you, yeah, the directionality of a vehicle antenna. That's correct.
Okay, gotcha. But you would have to have somebody key the mic up inside the truck while you walk around it, right?
With the field strength meter, that's right. It'll give you a radiation, an idea of your radiation pattern.
Yep, it's got to be keyed. Okay, good. Now, these antenna analyzers we're talking about, you don't key the radio into those ever. These are just passive kind of things that monitor your antenna, your coax, and other inductors, or like I said, those wound coils you can kind of check with that device, the antenna analyzer.
It is actually a transmitter, amongst other things, but it is a self-contained, frequency agile, low-power transmitter that measures all kinds of things to do with your feed line and your antenna.
Yeah, it transmits like a walkie-talkie, right? Like what, 200 milliamps or something, 100 milliamps?
No, I think it's probably less than that. It's not a lot. 50 to 100 milliwatts, maybe.
Yeah, milliwatts. Yeah, they're cool, man. It's a great tool to have. Check your impedance. That's all important. It's a great tool.
Test feed line. Find faults in the feed line, and it'll tell you how far away from where you're measuring that the fault is.
Bird's got one, dude. It's got a color screen. It's handheld. It has an app that stores stuff with your phone. Crazy.
Oh, you can spend a lot of money on these things. Autech Research makes one with a plottable graph and downloadable into your computer and blah-de-de-blah. The most affordable one for all the things that it does, that MFJ, is a good piece of gear.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't mind having a little portable, like spectrum analyzer, but said size of that, always on. You can always see what kind of RF fields you're being exposed to and what the frequency. That'd be nice.
Yeah, there is such a thing. It's called the Scout. What did that? Can't remember. I can't pull out the name of the company. Something Scout. and it'll reaction tune to any signals to you nearby, display the frequency, and you can actually hear it and all kinds of stuff.
Signal Scout. It's got demodulator in there yet.
Which MFJ did you get anyway?
I didn't get one. I have it.
That's what I said. Which one do you have? You got or whatever.
The 259B Bravo.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure there's a later, newer model, other models, but this one is better than their first model. Does a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Is it the one that's got the dual analog meters in it?
They all have dual analog. Well, all the 259s have dual analog meters in it.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if that was that series or it was like that fully digital series they have.
No, it's got a frequency display and SWR and a ohm meter.
Right. Okay. I wasn't sure. I'm thinking, what is the number of the other one? 226, I think, or something like that?
I don't know. I don't know the numbers of all of them. But there's a lesser model and there's a more expensive model that goes up into UHF. But for my purposes, this was the one to get.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. I like those. But they have two other analyzers too. But I don't think they go as high in frequency. I think they go up in like the 200 megahertz. But they're fully digital. No analog meters on them at all. Big digital display. And I think they have one that's also a color analyzer as well. They're like graphing analyzers. They're pretty cool.
Pretty Christmas lights.
Yeah, I like the analog meters on there. That serves my purposes. I'm an analog kind of guy. You start putting numbers and graphs, and it gets overboard.
I like them both. I agree.
Now, if you're going to give me one, I'll take it. I mean, let's face it, we're all on some sort of a budget, and you got to balance the budget with your needs.
I guess that would be a no.
Specifications are subject to change without notice, without any advance notice, as a matter of fact.
Sometimes and sometimes not. Alrighty. Oh, your AM dial. And we made our 9 o'clock switch here. 10-4. And 9 o'clock. Yeah. That is realistic TRC 465. Through that. I want to see how it's working. Yeah, well, I'll switch over to the Midland. That thing's got some bottom to it. Yeah, these are nice little radios. And I haven't even modified this one.
Anymore.
Yeah, not tinny at all. And that's a good thing. Good. Here's correct a few issues. Yeah, listen to them Delco guys all pumped up down there. Yeah, buddy.
Wow, you can even figure out velocity factor of your line with this thing.
Yeah, we'll do a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, you just got to be smart enough to understand what it is that you're doing.
Yeah, very sophisticated.
I'm on the Washington. That was funny. That was like a Bugs Bunny line or something. Sophisticated?
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Extremely. Sophisticated?
Yeah, what's up, Doc?
Airline killed the rabbit.
Kill the rabbit. Hey, rabbit, you.
Dog pile on the rabbit.
The test meter needs calibrating. Not there, but that's the model I was looking at, the black on the clone. Okay, this one here is the Midland.
That Midland is rocking.
These guys stepped on each other.
You're way loud up here in Spring Mount. Who was that?
This here's the Rooster.
Oh, Rooster. I didn't even recognize you. That radio's so clean.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. Sounds like you.
I was going to say it sounds a lot different. Wrangler, really? Yeah, this one here is an old Midland radio. All it has is 2 dials and the channel selector. That's it. All right, another 3-knobber.
Yeah, that one's really like audio clean, like studio audio kind of clean. What mic are you on?
It's a Superstar DM 452.
Yeah, that's a good. That mic hooks up with that radio really, really nice.
It's a cheap echo mic. Yeah, I can hear the echo.
Yeah, I like it though. It sounds really clean and it has nice, like a little bit of compression maybe built into the radio since it's 3-knob.
Check. Yeah, turn the echo up. Right there, it's just about,
Yeah, that's where you want it, just a crack.
Dave went over this radio in Boyertown for me, then I hooked it up.
Yep, you set that at just a crack for some reverb. It's the secret.
Yeah, the speaker sound isn't real good. This one here can kind of use an external. It's more like muffled, but it's just a speaker, I guess.
It is a speaker, yeah, because the audio is clear and clean.
I have an external speaker. I have to grab one and hook that up to this one here, then. Good thing I know.
Yeah, you got an old, like, Servant Vega laying around, or Techniques, or Thruster.
I got a couple of them little Sonar CB speakers. I just got to dig it out and hook it up. I did have it hooked up, but I disconnected it, so I'll have to hook it up to this one.
You don't have any old stereo speakers laying around in the basement?
Oh, I'll have some of those for sale too in a couple weeks.
Speakers?
But they're
Oh yeah.
big 12-inch woofers and stuff.
Yeah, that's the one you want with the 12-inch woofer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, heck yeah, you plug that in the back of that jack, it'll power.
Slap bar track.
Yeah, because the 4-watt amps in the radios, and they'll power that 12-inch real nice. And you'll be surprised, you'll be amazed at how some people sound.
A lot of woofing going on.
Woofing and tweeting.
Tweeting and woofing. You wanted to make
Don't forget the middies.
if I was going to get there in time or not. Mid-range is where you get all the mud. On my way home and ended up getting called back to work.
You ever hear of a Magnapan planar speaker?
Yeah, there's 2 for sale on Craigslist. I just looked at.
Yeah, what are they getting for them?
Wow.
1,200, slightly dinged up, but all there. Pretty damn straight.
$1,200?
Yes, sir.
Holy frijoles! I've got a pair of them and they're in beautiful shape.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, look up on Craigslist there. You'll see them. Reading.
Wow, I don't even need to get that much for them, but I didn't realize they were worth that much. Holy moly! I'm selling them for sure now.
Well, that's what it's posted at. Whether they sell or not, you'll have to watch.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to be, in that kind of a price, though. That gives me a lot of latitude.
Probably another Super Hawk. Yeah, check it out. They're on there. I looked at them. They're huge, man. You need some serious real estate for them puppies unless you fly them.
I have them. They're like a couple of feet wide and maybe 4 feet tall.
Nice, huh? Those are the ones that hang flat on the rack?
Well, you can hang them on the wall, or they have foot stands. You can just stand them in a corner.
Yeah, they're not real thick, right? They're fairly flat.
Yes, they're very flat. Maybe not even an inch thick.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Clips planars. These things are like the kind they put behind movie theater screens.
It looked like it should be a framed picture or something. It's not very thick, but they're real big.
Nah, different thing altogether.
Well, then planar speakers to me, I don't know what that actually means, but that's what it says on it. Magnepan planar speakers.
No, I was talking about the Clips brand. Had some theater type speakers. Never named that. Okay.
I'm not sure what it is you're talking about. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway.
Big boxes. The things you have are flat. They're like a ribbon tweeter, and mid-range and stuff.
It is flat. It's not very thick. It's maybe 3/4 of an inch deep, but 2 feet wide and 4 feet tall. Each speaker.
Did you see any silver, like foil, when you look in there? Like ribbons or silver foil? Can you see behind the mesh?
I don't know. The whole thing is a speaker. The whole thing.
Alright, so there's no separate tweeters that are metallic ribbon tweeters is what I was getting at.
I don't know. Maybe.
Electrostatic speakers are really nice. That's what they've got for tweeters in there. They take lots of current, though.
Yeah, it's not really even a grill. It's more of a cloth.
Go out, boy. Go out, boy. Good. Breaker.
Hey, Mac, check it in. I got the FX101 on. Is this overdriving the amp?
XX101. It's working.
Yeah, this is one that's probably my original radio. And I thought I tried it. The third most powerful of the 4 radios that I got sitting here.
Well, it's working. You made it right here on the Classic Radio Roundup. And don't forget to check the video gate at a store near you. It's clean, but like the other one, before you change mics, it's a little anemic because it's a stock mic.
Yeah, well, with this radio, I can't. It's got the control on the mic, so none of the rest of my mics are going to fit this.
That's one of the ones where you can adjust the volume from the microphone.
Yep, that's working. I've returned.
That kind of makes putting an amplified mic on there a little more difficult. Although I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's still a volume control on the front panel, and I think there's a jumper. You just jump 2 pins together on the mic plug, and that defeats the remote volume, and you can still adjust it on the radio, and then you can put a power mic on it. That is correct.
I guess I'll have to take a patch cord for it.
Break out the schematic.
Say that again? What kind of radio did he say that was?
It's a Robin.
SX101. Okay, so, Bagger, would I be able to do that to this Royce? Because it has a volume control on the microphone as well.
Yeah, most likely. How many pin mic is it? Is it like a 6-pin mic or 5-pin mic or something?
It's only a 4.
Oh, really? Well, that should even be easier, I would think. Yes.
Okay, because I tried putting my 575 on it to see what would happen. And I don't remember exactly what was going on, but I think every time I would key and unkey, it would either change the... No, I don't think it would change the channel. Something goofy happened.
Do not use the 5.7 mic as a test mic. Step away from the microphone. Nothing wrong with that. But they aren't wired the same as Cobra, so that right there will have to be correct.
I have a Royce 621, and it's supposed to be wired the same as the 2 small Robins that I have, but when I plug it into the Royce, it just squeals.
Well, that sucks. One of the pins is reversed. You have 16 combinations.
Well, the instructions say it's supposed to be exactly the same as these other ones.
Sometimes you gotta like pull them out and move the wires around to check it out. Or you might be a difference between electronic and relay switching.
I never thought about that.
If the one radio is relay, now the way to tell the older radios anyway, if you pull the microphone out and you can still receive, then it's probably relay switching. But if you pull the mic out and you lose receive audio, then it's electronic switching.
Well, the two small ones, it definitely shuts off. I didn't check the Royce. In fact, I'm going to try that on the amp here. So I'll switch over and try that.
Only the older radios do that though, don't they? You can't hear the audio. Oh yeah, mostly the older ones. I mean, even some of the newer ones, but you know, the really new ones, like the newest RCIs and all that, they're all electronic switching now, but they don't need to have that receive wire. You can pull the mic out and you hear fine. Yeah, I thought it was like only the older radios. That's pretty much a universal truth, you know, for older radios. Once you get past like the 80s and 90s, you know, the electronic radios you can hear with the mic unplugged. That's something to know. Yeah, very good CB tip of the day. Green sea beer. This has been Joe Carcione with the CB tip of the day. Hey. Look at these melons. Look how big they are. And firm, too. That's right. You want the firm ones. See this? Smell right here. You want to smell right here, and you smell that? That's the firmness of the milk. Your melons. I used to love that guy, man. He was a what a whip. A real melon sniffer. Think Aquaman's trying to check in there, come up. Monkey man, you gotta be a jerk. Where you at, Aquaman? Maybe they're referring to a constitutional carry-in. You can carry no matter where you are. You know, whether you're a Pennsylvania resident, you know, carry from state to state. Well, knocked out by Delco. Second Amendment. Yeah, man, those guys are all pumped up tonight, or the conditions are good, or something. Something going on. Hello, Aquaman. We hear you up there in Stoke.
Yeah, I was copying you guys all the way out in Robisonia.
Wow, you're on the back of the beam. Who did you hear first? Federal government trying to pay us off. Who did you hear first, Aquaman?
I heard Sparky.
There you go. Wow, you put out better than I do behind at the back of the beam. Right now, operator says that he's going to tell my wife I'm putting out.
I haven't been talking much.
What are you doing? Change the reciprocating. Spark.
It's freaking busy out here tonight, so I'll just sit back and listen.
Sounds good, Ben Ranger. You're right in there, bam. Win them all. This is the beta with D104. Yeah, like that. You have a beta? Yes, I have a beta 23 channel. Oh my god, that's another one of those oddball Bay radios. Yeah? Good up here. In Pennsylvania and Delaware, like Citizen. We used to call them the master beta. That beta sounds really smooth and clean.
Master Beta.
Sure.
Master Beta.
God, I don't really know how that was. I knew somebody that had one once, and like I say, that was one of the oddballs. Yeah, you didn't see very many of them around, like Skyfarm, you know. You didn't see many of them around either. Well, they were always some kind of rebranded other radio, sister radio going on. Yeah, like True Tone. True Tone was pretty much a rebadged Midland. True Tone, they made like intercom systems.
Anytone.
Oh, then they became Anytone. Any tone you'd like.
Alright, I had to read, you guys were talking about oddball radios. I had to put another one in line. A Bowman 930.
Yeah, that's sort of odd.
That one's real loud, Doc Hammer. Bowman.
You ever listen to Mark Levin, Copycat?
Yeah, it's a Cybernet chassis. An 028 radio. It's a nice old radio. It cost me a whole $7.
And he has, okay, so it's, it's pretty much a clone of the typical Midland or Craco or, Lafayette, RCA, whatever. Floor I put in.
Yeah, you could say that. This one resembles the early Cobra 148s, back when they were an 028 radio.
Oh, it's a sideband radio. People on the left use.
That would be correct.
Oh, okay. So it's like the Lafayette SSB 140 chassis.
Yeah, only it's a mobile, and it's a big mobile. It's like my 949.
Really good.
What mic you got on that?
And an SSB Lafayette SSB 80. That was a mobile version.
That's absolutely correct, and it's just a stock Cobra ham mic. Yeah, that thing might sound smoother with the Turner. What you got in the arsenal?
There's certain times when the break comes on. I'm trying to think of a radio station he's on a lot of.
I could probably figure something out here. Hang on, Sparky. Let me do a mic switch and see if we can maybe smooth it out a little bit. Right at 3K, 2K, 1K, 1 kilohertz, and like it would break right through the pile up. I'm just wondering, the radio, it sounds like it's got the potential to go a little wider.
Oh, the Lafayette HB 650. Out of New York. Oh, you got one of those too? Yes, I do. I have to get a mic jack for it though. Oh, yeah. The HB 650, that was the 23 channel version. I guess that's PLL. That's new enough. Well, I'd like to see how it sounds. It's your typical Cybernet. They're not going to sound real good on a stock mic, but you put a Turner or some mobile mic on there, and it'll wake it up. But you got to be careful if you put a bass mic on there. It's got to be a 6-wire, because if you try to put a 4-wire bass mic on there, it shorts out the white wire to the shield on receive, and it'll make the radio squeal real bad through the speaker on receive, because it doesn't like that. It's got to be open on receive. Yeah, 10-4. It's not wired to the realistic mic. I tried that, and it squeals like a pig. Yeah, it's a 5-pin DIN plug like Radio Shack, but it isn't wired the same. It's different. Well, I have the jack at work, so I have to bring that home and check it out. WABC, New York, Mark Levin. That's not a bad radio. It's like you say, it's a cheap and dirty little Cybernet radio, but it works. WABC. Sure. It's a radio station. Up to 75 megabytes on the heat file here, and it's still going. Break.
Good, Breaker.
Max back, I'm on the Royce. Now, is this overdriving everything?
Nope, not overdriving, a little underdrive. Can you boost it up at all?
Bells and whistles. It is what it is. But I can...
It's not fuzzy, it's nice and clean, but yeah, it needs a little bit more audio. Convention, like convention hall?
It is what it is. Breaker. How's that, Sparky? It's about the same, Doc Hammer. It's about the same.
It's pretty complicated. Yeah, you don't want to be TVI, that wouldn't be good. The good news is, though, is most of the stuff you get over the air now is
UHF digital, and unless you're getting into audio circuits or something, it's actually hard to tell if you're getting any interference.
It's dangerous as you never know it. If you try to change something, you never know what's going to come out of it.
Max said it's okay if it's just every once in a while.
Well, you got to do what you got to do. Or, you know,
The representatives to prevention
the rule problem.
of states.
Yeah, last one was RK56. This is a D104M6. Yeah, that's a lot crisper. Still just, it's a loud radio. It's working. Now, some I've noticed with these Cybernet chassis, both this one and that one Midland I got, not a heck of a lot of adjustment inside for modulation. I got the pots in both of them turned up. I don't use a power mic on this radio, so, because I don't like it splattering on sideband. It's a good talking sideband rig, but, too much of a mic on it makes it squeal on sideband. I agree, Russ. You gotta watch those Cybernet radios. I mean, they lack a preamp stage in the radio. They feed the audio from the mic directly into the audio amp chip. And that's why you can't put a 4-wire bass mic on, because you're shorting out the actual audio that's coming in, even from the speaker, from the volume control, and that's why it squeals on receive. But there's no buffer preamp stage between that. So on a stock mic, those chassis tend to be a little anemic on audio. They don't quite have a lot of punch to them. There's not a lot of gain there. So you put a power mic on there, and one of the first things you'll notice is you kind of crank them up just a little bit further than you would on another radio that has built-in preamp circuits. It needs a little bit more gain on the mic to get the same level of audio. But once you do that, you're good. You got good clean audio. I did notice that. This input is turned up almost to max, and it's got a barely pressed battery. And this radio don't have a lot of swing on AM. If I get 3 watts of forward on my RMS meter, that's pretty good for this radio. Turn the gain down a little bit on that mic. Now, it depends on where you set the pot. There's one of those big wire-wound rheostat pots in there. That's how you adjust your AM carrier on those chassis. And if you set it for like 3 watts or something like that, you can get some decent swing out of it. But anything over 4, it starts running out of headroom. Now, it's set at, I'm still right at 3. This is an old radio though, Bagger. I have done nothing to this radio, but just, juice it up a little bit. When I got it, it was only doing about 1.5 watts. And I can't get much more than 3. I think it maxes out just a hair under 4. And if you put it up to 4, she starts going backwards. Yeah, well, you should be able to, those chassis, if I remember right, has a 1969 final in it. But you can only get about 15 watts out of them peak on sideband. And it wasn't a real powerful chassis. And 15, 16 watts was all you're going to get out of it, and that's about all you're going to get out of it peak modulation too on AM. So you're talking 15, 16 watts. 16 watts of peak power, and that's basically 4 watts of carrier to get your 100%. So you don't want to go much higher than that, because then you're going to run out of headroom. Yeah, I know what you mean. I run most of my radios that I run on the base here, antique and otherwise. I got everything set a little less than 2 because I run a solid state amp, so I keep them turned down low as a general rule. Once in a while, ones that I don't run with an amp like this one, I turn it up a little bit, at least try to get a decent key down out of it. It seems to perform all right. It's carrying enough audio. The audio is up with the carrier, at least. It's not doing much in the way of forward, but at least the audio is up with the carrier.
It's somewhere between 2.5 and 3 watts usually. That drives everything real nicely that way. And there's a lot more audio headroom.
Exactly. And that way, you know, when you change radios, you don't have to change a lot of jumpers. If you keep all the radios within, you know, a fairly close state of tune, you don't have to change nothing.
Right. Yeah, if everything's set close to the same, then yeah, everything lines up.
Yeah, I'm going to get out of the way here for just a minute. Let somebody else go, because I've been rubber mouthing it. I'm back on the side.
Roger, Roger. Classic Radio Roundup.
We're about 800 feet up, I think.
27115.
Your AM radio dial.
Nationwide. Classic Radio Roundup.
Actually, it's worldwide on Spew Radio.
Foot tower. Oh, I saw that. Isn't that cool? Just looking at the video.
So you can take Classic Radio Roundup with you anywhere you go. Just dial in to the internet to Spew Radio Incorporated, and you can listen in every weekday from 8 to 10 or every Wednesday, I should say, from 8 to 10 on Channel 13, Classic Radio Roundup.
Worldwide.
Countywide.
Is that you, Top Gun? Yeah, what's going on, guys? Hey, man, Sparky weaving down here, Spring Mount Ski Area. Welcome to Classic Radio Roundup. 10-4.
Countywide.
To get that trailer open.
Yep, heading up here soon. What's going on, Pete?
Hello, Top Gun. Top of the evening to you. Sounding good down in the volcano crater.
10-4. Yeah, Dave, we're hoping to get up here within a week or two.
Yeah, that's where my timetable is. After this weekend, I think next week is going to be moving day.
Yeah, we're going to go up. We got everything here packed up, ready to go. We just got to get a weekend to get up there.
Yeah, preferably a day that it doesn't rain.
Yeah, 10-4. You made about in 1 month what you guys would make in a year. And I would do it. Kansas wide, dropping them all day long. You better not. That'd be your last trip.
What's going on?
I'd be a millionaire, too. I was kind of hoping 44 would come back in there after Survivor went off. They're called steeplejacks.
Well, I guarantee he's listening.
Yeah, start calling Route 29, Route 100, and he'll be out here.
We got to pull him in from the other room, come on. That's
Or Route 29 at 73. Mix them up.
with a ladder. Man, these guys are going straight up.
He'll straighten you right out.
Or 29 and 202.
That's right. You got a chiropractor appointment tomorrow, right? You can't do Yakos.
No, not tomorrow.
How unfortunate.
I'll be getting adjusted tomorrow.
Mentally or physically? Don't feel the wind.
They kind of go together. The physical adjustment straightens out the mental.
Well, there you go then. You're getting bang for your buck or whatever they say. What's that Rouse about?
Yep, keeps me from being all locked up.
I need somebody to work over my right shoulder because boy, it's been hurting for like a year now.
I had a lower back pain for like the last 8 months and didn't realize it that the seat in my work truck was kind of giving out on the left side, and that's where I was getting the pain.
put a new seat in it, and pain went away.
Yeah, I had a chiropractor tell me, he says, you know, one of the biggest things you can do is take your wallet out of your back pocket. Because you sit with that lump there and it'll throw your back out.
I always take mine out. I put it up. I have a little thing on my sun visor. I put it up in there because I do a lot of driving.
Yep.
Teacher's erratic too.
Yep, I've been doing that for years. Take the wallet out and stick it in the console.
I just put it in my front pocket.
Yep, that works too.
Since I joined the gym and been doing a lot of working out with abs and stuff like that, my back pain seems to be going away. I don't seem to get it as much.
Ground planes.
That's right. Focus on the core.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of working out, back muscles and ab muscles and all that, and it seems to be helping.
You probably wouldn't work right because they tell me it's 36 feet below your antenna.
Doesn't help my shoulder though.
We got a new mattress, firm mattress, flippable. You can actually flip it, and it's the hotel-rated one's the same one they sell in the hotels. And it's no pain, no strain after that.
You got one of those memory foam mattresses?
Nope, good old-fashioned heavy-duty springs, man. And a little bit of memory foam on each side, but you can still flip it, and it's just been awesome. It's very firm when you sit down on it, though.
Yeah, I like a firm mattress. The wife doesn't, though. She likes it softer. That's why we have one of those air adjustable ones.
Oh, there you go. Problem solved.
She gets her half, I get my half. Sleep number, that's it. Sleep number bed.
I sleep on a plain old Coleman air mattress, and I love it.
I used to be able to lay on a 3-inch piece of foam rubber when I was in my 20s, or on the thinly carpeted floor of my van, and I could sleep like a baby. Now that I'm old, nah.
It's working. I could take a nap on an I-beam.
3-inch foam, that's luxury. For 10 years, I had 1.5 inch foam, and my bed wasn't even long enough to stretch out in.
3 hots in a cot.
Well, I did get 3 hots in a cot, and it wasn't much more. And I had to store all my clothes underneath.
You know, you need to find the concierge manager and complain to him.
And a freaking itchy wool blanket. U.S. government stamped right on it.
I got one of them. Yeah, the Green Army issue. Mine dates back to World War II.
Well, Army's not the only one that issued the itchy wool blankets, hence the U.S. government.
Yeah. Well, mine says U.S. Army. It's got a 1940s tag on it or something. And they are a little itchy, but boy, they're warm.
They are warm, but you need to put a sheet in between, or you'll be itching. Then we had the wonderful fart sacks.
Fart sack.
Yeah, it's like a sleeping bag, but it's a sheet. And you just crawl inside that and put the blanket on top, fart sack.
Yeah, I can see where that would be a problem.
They were fun to short sheet for people.
You know, a blanket party.
Yeah, well, those come along for a different reason.
Oh, yeah.
You can beat people with, if you put your Zest soap inside of a pillowcase, you could beat somebody and not leave a mark.
Do they still make that?
Zest? Yes, they do. Zestfully clean.
Zestfully.
Leaves no soap residue.
You guys talk about your blankets made of wool. My grandfather used to buy me a suit once a year when I was a little kid so that I could go to church with him. And he used to complain because I'd be itching and carrying on and right in the middle of church, and he thought it was just because I couldn't behave. It turns out by the time I was a teenager, they figured out I was allergic to wool. Oh, well, that ain't no good. That just goes to prove that God has a sense of humor. Yeah.
God loves man. He gave us beer.
Oh, God hates man. He gave us women.
That's right. That's right.
God gave us women so he wouldn't take over the world.
Alrighty.
God gave the U.S. Navy beer so the Navy wouldn't take over the world.
You got chuckles I hear out there?
There's Chuck.
Yeah, good evening.
Hello, Chuck.
How's it going?
It's a chock-full Classic Radio Wednesday.
Oh, very good. I was down on the lower band. I thought I'd come up and say hello.
No, Pete, you mean it's a chuck full classic radio roundup?
Hi, Chuck.
I got a train going by here. Yep.
It's not a night train, is it?
Well, if it's traveling in the dark, that kind of makes it a night train by default, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's not the night train.
No, but it is a night train.
Yes, 44, I am here. I have been waiting on you.
Out there watching the Phillies game and heard you say something, so I figured I'd come in here and see you.
Real easy radio to bring up here on channel 13.
Evening, neighbor. Yeah, 44, I heard you. I, was waiting there to make sure nobody else got in the way. I didn't want to step on anybody because there's kind of a delay on this key down here on this radio. But good evening to you, 44. Glad to see you in there.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, we're working on this Chris XL, what number is it, 50 or 150?
The one with the three.
Oh, that's that Chris radio you need to send to me because it matches my boomer.
Yeah, I heard you talking about that earlier. Yeah, the XL50.
That's a nice looking radio, actually.
I agree.
Only one problem with it. It's up a channel. It reads out 14, but I'm on 13.
That might be the reference, Crystal. I've run across a couple radios like that.
Other than that, it's just one channel off on the reading, no matter where you go.
Loosening up.
No, it's not. It's got the LED readout.
That radio also has manual numbers around the edge of the dial, if I remember right. But yeah, I've been looking for one of them for a long time there, Dave. I got a Chris boomer here that it would match up real nice with.
Yeah, it's got both readouts on it.
Yeah, that's like one of them Super Scope radios. It's got the numbers printed around the dial, and then it's got the digital readout right above. They're actually a pretty nice radio. Do all the meter lights on yours work, Dave, and all the meters work?
Kind of makes it analog retentive.
You guys double.
I said, yes, they do.
Makes that radio analog retentive.
Yeah, that radio was made right when they changed over. I don't know what the deal with that was, but that was one of those radios that came out just as they were making the changeover.
And 4. Yeah,
It's a good quality, good quality radio too. It's a good sounding rig though. I still haven't got this 23 plus I've been working on here for the last couple of weeks done yet, but it soon will be.
Hey, Roger, Roger. Okay, I'm back on the side till you get back to your QSOs. I'll be listening.
All right, Dave, good to hear you in there. Always good to hear you in there. Catch you later. I'm back on the mail too.
Check, check.
Roger, Dodger.
Breaker.
I guess you might as well go.
Okay, 73's to you all. Have a good night. I'll catch you later.
Now you're pulling the plug for the night.
Yeah, I've been working a lot of hours. I'm tired.
See you, Ranger. All right there, Ranger. Have a good one.
Yeah, 410 Sparky, just get a hold of me and let me know when you want to drop by. Come on.
Well, as soon as you get the kegulator in there, that'll be good.
Well, that's few and far between. Come on.
Well, then I'll have to bring a case.
I got a full kegulator all the time over here, and always one on standby.
What the hell?
We need to have like a fix-it repair party over there. What do you got on tap over there tonight?
Baroni.
Sounds strong.
Stronger than Budweiser or Miller, but not so strong as to knock your socks off.
Oh, is it a good stout or a good, good pilsner? Yeah.
Maker's Mark.
Well, that's some good stuff. I've been seeing some Yingling commercials on national TV, and they're hyping their oldest brewery thing. That's their thing.
Not only is it the oldest, it's also the largest American owned.
Yeah, not even Budweiser is owned by Americans anymore.
All right, Fast Eddie, have a good night now. Take it easy.
See you, Chris. Bump, bump. Bumpity bump. It's like a consecutive radio roundup going on. It's pretty cool. Bump, bump.
Oh, man!
Yeah, buddy. Just saying.
Oh, man.
Where'd everybody go?
We're just taking a pause for the cause. Everybody went to Betson's.
That's what I thought.
Where did I go? I don't remember. Wow, that was just a short time ago.
Oh, no.
You ever have one of those senior moments where you just can't remember, never mind.
Oh, no. His tongue wrapped around his eye teeth and he can't see what he's saying.
You can't remember stuff, yeah.
Somebody told me deer tag going up was good for that. One of those, non-labeled uses.
Non-labeled. Kind of like the MFJ advanced menu.
I didn't even know it existed.
See that? You got to learn the RTFM, man.
Yeah, I'm a man. I don't read the manual till long after I've used the product.
And for all this time, you didn't know there was an advanced menu in there.
Nope, didn't know it.
So that's why you're a father.
Yes, I am, but I only did it once.
Those features anyway, but
Hey, I resemble that. I think I resemble that several times.
I was one and done.
Just a flash in the pan, huh?
Yeah. It's not all it's cracked up to be.
Oh, you can say that again.
It's not all it's cracked up to be.
deja vu all over again.
Grandkids are much better. You can play with them and then get rid of them.
Yeah, but they're a lot of fun when they're little.
That's debatable.
I love it when my daughter was little. We had so much fun. It was like being a kid again.
No, it's much more fun when you can make them do work for you when they're older.
Agreed.
Yeah, that's
There
hard.
you go.
I hope mine are still around when I'm crapping my pants.
How come when that Kansas station keys up, I can't hear anybody else?
Good conditions to Kansas, I guess.
He's gonna lay them all down on you all day long.
Yeah, but I got control of the big switch.
Slapped you.
There, I slapped you. Ain't nobody hear anything you said. They're only gonna hear you when I want them to hear you.
All they're gonna hear is trucker.
Ain't nobody heard anything you said. And I slapped you.
I really hope he's okay, wherever the heck he is.
Well, he's still alive in legend.
Who, the trucker?
Not Trucker. 05.
Trucker's dead. Quit talking about him.
He is dead. Dead to me.
Quit talking about him. He's dead.
Forget about it.
And nobody put any flowers on a poor bastard's grave.
He's going to stay dead.
We're getting close to the edge now.
Yeah, we're kind of edgy. It's all good.
That's what's cool about having MM in here. He contributes.
Why you gotta be a jerk?
We like contributions.
See what you did, Monkey Man? Look what you did.
A couple of random comments here and there.
Look what you did, Monkey Man.
Why don't you come over to my garage and I will show you all the machines in my tool shop.
And then we could go have a drink down at Tiki Beach. Why you gotta be a jerk?
I got me some 55-gallon buckets of brass shavings. If you bring your swimsuit, we can go for a swim in Tiki Beach.
Hey, them 5-gallon buckets of brass shavings brought $600.
Yeah.
That was probably, oh God, I already told that 05 price probably promptly spent on crap.
Broken cameras on eBay.
Gazzy tubes.
You buy these pull tubes and you wonder why they're gassy.
That is too funny. Stop it. You're just all jealous. You're just jealous, Monkey Man. key air raid siren now.
You put that video of my house on YouTube and I will sue you.
My defamation suit.
Yeah, defamation suit.
I'm deflamatized. I get the feeling I've missed something along the way.
Yeah, a little, I won't say ancient, but semi-ancient history.
Yeah, that was a big something.
That was a 10-year-ago history.
It's obviously...
Well, that's because there's a lot of chuckle-worthy moments interspersed between it, and even to this day, it still elicits chuckles and belly laughs. If you keep it alive, then it never really died.
You believe it? Yep, it's true.
You got nothing. You were gonna say, oh, like I was gonna say, and I slap you. Slap you. Ain't nobody heard anything you said. All you're talking to is me. And only when I want to hear you.
Yeah, right.
The only one you're talking to is me.
All right, guys, Blue Max is going to put it back in the hangar for the evening. Thank you very much. Have a good evening. See you next time. Bye.
Hey, thanks for checking in, Blue Max. Sounding good out here tonight. You got it going on.
Yeah, looks like that collection of classics of yours is working out pretty well. So, sounds like you got most of your problems, nipped in the bud enough that you can use it anyway. So, we'll catch you in there another night. We'll do it again next Wednesday. Thankfully, I didn't miss today. They canceled my softball game, so didn't be a late. Yeah, it wasn't a late show tonight, like Johnny Carson.
Okay, thanks again.
Boy, I just dated myself there.
My smartphone knows how old I am.
When somebody says the Tonight Show, the first person that pops into my mind is Johnny Carson. To me, he's always the Tonight Show. Anything after that is just not the same.
That's right. Johnny Carson. There you go. Otherwise, it ain't.
Agreed. Steve Allen to me.
Yeah, okay, 44. I'll give you that one. Steve Allen wasn't bad either, but he was I was a little too young to enjoy him, except in reruns. But, I grew up with Carson.
Dick Cavett for me. That's why I said Steve Allen for me, Sandbagger.
Yeah, I know. You're older and crustier than I am. I understand that.
It's part of history. How about Merv? Ooh. Yeah, but they're just shows. They're not the Tonight Show. We're talking about Tonight Show people. I heard tonight that the night train was going to pull into the station. Evening, night train. Good evening, gentlemen and Sandbagger. Yeah, I figured I'd turn it on before I turn in. See what you guys are doing. Night train! What did y'all say?
I'm not going to tell you.
Well, you gotta let me know.
You're going to have to check the video gate.
You're going to have to tune in and join the fun if you want to know.
Or you're going to have to wait for the video gate.
That might take too long before I get a chance to view the video gate. Did you get that mobile checked out? Yeah, Dave, there was something that I was doing wrong, because the next time I turned it on, I had receive and transmit, so I don't know for sure exactly what it was, though.
maybe because it's getting banged around with all that junk that I pile in there, you know, for construction.
You always blame it on that stuff you pile in there, and you hit the knobs.
Yeah, I do, man. I think it hits more than the knobs. I think it juggles around the, you know, the antenna connector and stuff like that, too. I mean, I'm dumping drop cloths in there, briefcase, suitcase, you know, all kinds of stuff. Bicycle helmets, everything goes in there with me, man.
Just don't forget your defamation suit.
And you couldn't hear me.
Yeah, I think I was on another band. 10-4?
10-4. You're in another band, all right.
Is that Doc Hammer?
Well, it ain't Porky Pig.
What's going on, man? I didn't know you were in there tonight.
Well, that's all right. I tried to stay hidden. You know, sort of under the covers kind of thing.
Yeah, I was busy, man. I was in there trying to put up a backsplash in the kitchen. And long overdue for her birthday. It's the glass type of tiles, man, and they hard to cut.
Oh, man.
I hate doing any kind of plumbing. And backsplashes, that includes backsplashes.
So far, so good. But I only got half of what I thought that I was going to get done today. So that means the other half gets done tomorrow, and then the grout can be done on Friday. Then the acid washing, then the sealer. We're going to just take our time. I'm like, you know what? I am done for the night.
You're too doggone tired. I bet you're even too doggone tired to get deep breaths, huh?
I'm in good graces right now. You know, because I'm doing daddy duties. I'm being good. 10-4.
Yeah, copy that. All right, I won't say nothing more about debriefing.
Roger on that, man. Yeah, no problem. Everything is well on this end, man. How's everything on your end?
It's all good. I learned a new lesson from one of the many mentors in my life today, Mr. Harvey. He said, it's a man's job to buy the house, and it's a woman's job to make it a home. And he said that when the woman wants to decorate, make changes in the home, you just let her go at it. Because he said when they had, he says then you go off to the bedroom and you let her decorate the bedroom. But when the atmosphere is right in the bedroom, well, things happen then.
Roger. I think I'll have to do a rain dance. 10-4.
Well, I tell you what, I'll send you some of this rain we got down here. We don't need no more. We've had rain every other day, and all the rivers are at flood stage now, and we're forecasted another 4 days of straight rain. Estimated 9 more inches before it's over with.
Put it out there. We don't need it.
Yeah, we don't need any more rain. We're due for sunshine.
The last 3 days have been kind of dreary.
Well, it's the way it's been here. It's been sunshine one day, rain the next, off and on for the last 3 weeks. And we're scheduled to get rain for the next 4 days straight. The temperature here tonight is supposed to be 34 degrees. So that ain't no fun either. We got about a 25-mile-an-hour north wind going on.
Geez, just when I thought it was crappy here and didn't think it could get much worse. Well, I feel actually a lot better now.
Yeah, we'll be going from the mid-50s to the mid-80s in a matter of a day.
Thanks, Doc Hammer.
Yeah,
Doc Hammer, I guess you can keep the summit out. You can probably send a small amount of it this way, but you can keep the rest of it. 10 for it?
I don't think I'm gonna have much of a choice. But you know, the fun thing about it is, with this weird, funky weather moving in, Skip's been pretty good the last couple of days anyway. Every day we've had rain this week, I've had conditions over from the east side, and they've been moving up and down the coast. So maybe, just maybe, we'll get some Skip from the northeast in here.
I haven't heard much Skip at all.
Breaker,
Hey there, Break.
just want to say good evening to all. I just got out of work.
You there, Wrench?
Yes, sir.
Good evening, Tom. Welcome to the band.
Hey, Wrench.
How you doing?
Hey, Wrench. Yep, there it is. Classic Radio Roundup. Better late than never.
Yeah, my darn work schedule.
You might have made the gate. Oh, is he a SAE wrench or a metric wrench?
Or a British Standard Whitworth wrench.
Or is he a monkey wrench?
I prefer just adjustable wrench, all rounded.
A metric adjustable wrench.
Since are subject to change, terms and conditions may apply.
That's right.
Left-handed adjustable metric wrench.
The adjustable wrench is the electrician's socket set. Upside down guitar. Use that.
Okey doke, Mr. Hendricks.
I guess I can use that to install my muffler bearings.
Use plenty of relative bearing grease.
Yeah, I would say Ford wrench, but I'm not big into Fords anymore. I'm more of a Chevy guy now.